Hi, Reverend Faith. This is Janine. I bet you knew that already. I just wanted to say that I love how your presence with us at Celebration Center always brings a smile to my face and those of so many of us. And I've been thinking that I know you love to make us laugh too. And to that end, you tell us your one and only joke. I thought I could help you by giving you a couple more jokes that you could add to future services, add to your repertoire. Just a suggestion, not a recommendation. So here's one for you. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. I know you can remember that one, Reverend Faith. Here's another one for you. So a neutron walks into a bar. A neutron. And he asks the bartender for a beer and says, "How much is that going to be?" And the bartender looks at the neutron and says, "For you, no charge." But here's the last joke, and I think I'm even going to rename this one. A Zen master walks into a bar and asks for a burger. And the bartender says, "What'll you have on that burger?" And the Zen master says, "I want one with everything." Reverend Faith, I think we'll rename that burger the Faith Wood Special, because what you did for Celebration Center and what you always do is you kept us whole, you kept us together, you kept us mindful of being one with everything. And so here's to you, here's to the Faith Wood Special. Know that I love you so much, and I'm so grateful for your presence in my life and in the life of Celebration Center, and in the life of so many other people that your love touches and extends to. Thank you.
Hey, Faith. It's Ingy, and I understand it's hug time. So here's a big, 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 big hug for you. I have lots of hugs to give to you. I have hugs to give to you when we first met, when you came to the center. And I have a great big hug to give to you when you kind of saved my professional life and got me a job at HCI. Do you remember that? Anyway, you have done so many wonderful things for our center, and I have always appreciated you, and I will continue to appreciate you until breath leaves my body, okay? Forever. I love you. I thank you. And I look forward to the day when all this COVID virus business will be over, and I can actually embrace you in a real live hug. But until then, you know, I keep sending you lots of love and oodles of cyber hugs. And here's one. You take care. I love you.
Greetings, Reverend Faith. This is Reverend Hanasora, fellow interfaith minister on this earth, and sharing thoughts that I was thinking recently about some of our earlier days a few years ago, such as that lovely, very effective workshop on nonviolent communication that we had for a couple hours each week in the previous sanctuary, as well as other times in groups and individually. I will continue to appreciate our interactions and communications and such with one another, and I've seen how hard you have worked over all this time and the miles you have traveled. I mean, sometimes back starting a year ago, it's a challenge for me to just get 2.4 miles up the road. So I guess one gets in a rhythm of life of driving so far from Stafford, Virginia. In any event, thank you for all of the effort and soul and heart and love that you have put into everything. Godspeed with all, and stay in touch, of course. Great blessings.
Hi, Faith. Congratulations on your retirement. Now, I think this must be the third retirement. As I think about you retiring, the things that come to mind for me is what a unconditionally loving friend you have been to me, and your big heart and your compassion. And so when I think of big heart and compassion, I think of how you have been so available for the spiritual communities, whether it was Celebration Center, whether it was Stratford, or whether it was Charlottesville, that you were always accountable. So that's just set such a huge example and inspiration. The other thing is, as a friend, you've been, just loyal to the amazing degree. So that makes me just love you unconditionally. I mean, have we done some crazy things? I'm clear that traveling for 3 years to ministerial school with you had a lot to do with my completion. So I simply appreciate that. And then you came back for my panel at Asilomar. So you've been that kind of friend that I can always count on. And I know you'll always be there. So now I'm getting emotional. And we've done some crazy things together. We won't put it on here because it might impact our legal standing. So it's between the ministerial school as a great friend. We did a 90-day Zooming, which we both got through. It's been a joy to know you, to have you in my life. I remember when I showed up at Celebration Center in 2003, I remember asking whoever the minister was at that time, who would be a good guide? And they said, you would be. And so we've been attached ever since. So I just love you. I'm so grateful that you're retiring this time. But Faith, I think this might be your fourth retirement, I'm not sure. Love you. Take good care. Bye. This is Ruth Littlejohn, in case you don't know.
Thank you, Reverend Faith, for all that you have done for Centers for Spiritual Living and for Celebration Center. This is Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson, and I especially would like to appreciate your wonderful, warm friendship and the amazing job that you're doing leading our ministers' circle for the region. So just sending you a lot of love and a great big hug. Enjoy.
Well, hi there, Reverend Faith. I just thought I would take a minute to express my gratitude for having you in my life. Now, I know I'm not dressed in my Sunday best here today, so do forgive me for that. It was more important to me to get this little video finished than to dress up for the occasion. You have been such a blessing in my life, and I am very grateful to you over the past 5 years for supporting me and for inviting me to speak at Celebration Center and for including me in the ministers' gatherings that we have now set up. I have been so grateful to you for all of the support you have provided for me during the life challenges that I have had to face in the last 5 years. So I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you. You have been just the most wonderful blessing to Celebration Center. I know you will always be standing at the ready to continue to support them in any way that you can. So count me in if there's anything I can do to support you in that way. And you're just a magnificent expression of God. Your time is right now. The doors are open for you to just decide what you want to do and just name it. So know that you have my support, know that you have my prayers, know that you are just a blessing in the lives of every person you touch. So onward and upward, my friend, and let's continue to work together because all is good in this life, and I am appreciating you as my friend. Thanks so much.
I'll ever be, I guess.
Go.
Reverend Faith, what can I say? There's so much this Valentine's Day. Yours is a legacy not easily forgotten. For you gave of yourself, not easily done, but with ease and always grace to our beloved CCSL base. For you are a caring, sharing being, compassionate and passionate and spiritually aware, a listener, a learner, and an interactor, a guide, a coach, mentor, and above all, graced with a love of Ernest and of all the human race. For your gift you wish to share, and share so well to those all around, especially to those just starting out on that rocky road of soul adventure. For real learning is self-growth, exchanges of ideas, active and not passive, vital and vibrant, ongoing and open, adaptive and authentic, social, sensitive and empathetic, contextualized and complex, integrating and interdisciplinarian, with science of mind the tool, but not the God-given rule. So, Reverend Faith, as you integrate, you always remember to separate, because you're aware that everyone is unique, all the while mindfully following your spiritual call to be a teacher, a pastor, and above all, a friend. Overwhelmed? Overworked? Definitely underpaid. But loving us all. But despite extra toil, despite extra toil, no complaining of troubles, no complaints, for you'll go through life with your enigmatic smile firmly fixed upon your angelic face. So thank you. God bless you. Keep you safe. I love you. In appreciation, from Michael.
Hi, Faith. Just wanted to say how much you mean to me, how much you've meant to my life. So many God winks have happened for us, for me. Yeah, kind of at a loss of what to say, but ever since I was a child, I've shared the story with you before. I had a friend, and he was named George. And you know what he told me? I'll let him tell you. And now I have it. I found my faith. Thanks to you. Thanks for you. Bye.
I am so grateful to Reverend Faith for so many things. The friend that she has been to me and Andy, the example that she's been as a minister, the teammate she's been as we did remove mountains of trash from the old facility and got us all cleaned up and ready to go in the new facility so much over the years. But in particular, one of the things that I'm so deeply touched by is watching her grow from someone who we always thought of as the Switzerland of New Thought, the one person who wouldn't take sides in an argument, to becoming a minister where she had to be the one, the buck stopper. She had to be the one to say yes or no. And watching her grow into the ability to do that, the strength to do that, was just really exciting and an example of growth for us all. So we love you to pieces. Thank you, Reverend Faith. I hope you're not going far. Hope to see you around.
Hello, everybody. This is Brenda speaking. I want to send a great big hug to you, Faith, our beloved Reverend Faith, for giving us so much love and direction and personal insightfulness into our lives at important times in our lives and in all the words spoken during your services. Reverend Faith, you have the perfect name, and I always felt you looked the part of a reverend, and both inside and outside, and you are a beautiful representative of Celebration Center for Spiritual Living. And personally, you taught me 3 things. 1, to look up. 2, go to bed early. And 3, very important, you taught me to put peanut butter on my bread before the jelly. I love you so much, Faith. Hope you continue to bless Celebration Center for Spiritual Living with your presence often and forever. Thanks so much. Here's a kiss along with the hug. Bye-bye.
Hi. We just wanted to say thank you for your service. We really appreciate all your time and effort, especially when you retired. You took time out to keep the center afloat during COVID until we got a new minister. And for that, we are very grateful.
Thank you, Reverend Faith. For me, you're a great example of what does it mean to serve. You always say yes, and I was always relate to that. There is not a too big or too small thing. If your heart is calling, you're always saying yes. And you're a beautiful woman. Hugs.
Hi, Faith. It's Andy Murphy. I want to tell you how much I appreciate you because you made me feel appreciated. You always made me feel loved and looked after. And also, you're a terrific, good listener. You're a role model for good listening skills. Thank you, dear. Appreciate you.
Hello, Reverend Faith. I just wanted to pop in here and wish you well in your journey forward. And I just wanted to say how grateful I am to you for inviting me to be a part of this community, to do something that I love so much. I will always be grateful to you for that. And I just wanted to say I love you. I appreciate you, all your guidance, your advice, your friendship, your prayers, your support of the music. I am just so grateful, and I wish you well, and look forward to continuing our friendship. So take care and stay well.
Hi, Faith. I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate you and all you've done for the Celebration Center and all you've done in my life. And so appreciate your wonderful gifts. You're such a good listener, and just know how to support people wherever they are. And that makes it really comfortable to be with you. And I'm just so grateful to have you for a friend. And so sending you love and lots of blessings. Yay for Faith.
Hi, Reverend Faith. It has been such an honor to get to know you over the last couple months, and I am just so beyond grateful for everything that you have done for Celebration Center, for everything that you have done for me, for everything that you have done during this transition. And I just feel so blessed to be taking over such an amazing community from such an amazing woman who wants nothing more than the success of everybody in this community. And I am just so happy that you get to go enjoy your retirement now, whatever that means, and that you get to just be amazing in whatever comes next. I love you so much. Thank you for being you. Thank you for all that you have done for me and all that you will continue to do. I love you.
Hi, Reverend Faith. This is Reverend Glenda Davis of CSL Dothan, Alabama. It's an honor to be here to give you a virtual hug on the occasion of your retirement. And it's been an honor to be a part of your life as a minister, seeing you come full circle. as the facilitator of your first foundational class, and then participating in your ordination, and now here to wish you the very best and give my sincere congratulations for all that you've contributed to CCSL. So many blessings upon your retirement. You give so much to so many, and you are so appreciated. Lots of love. Bye.
Hello, I'm Reverend Trish Hall. Beloved Reverend Faith, congratulations. I am blessed to have accompanied you through many passages, and for those who aren't aware of how connected we've been through the years, here's a quick recap. We met when I was hired as senior minister at Celebration Center. Faith, now Reverend Faith, served as a professional practitioner with me. When she completed her ministerial studies, she signed on as a staff minister with us and led children's church and youth programs. Then she started her own new work, and we missed her terribly. After my departure from Celebration Center, Reverend Faith became senior minister and guided this amazing congregation through several changes, culminating with the process of calling their new minister, Reverend Chris. Currently, Reverend Faith is providing great service to congregations throughout the region as a regional support coordinator, a position that I held many years ago for approximately 10 years. And so, Reverend Faith, I am really, really excited about what's next for you and eagerly wait to find out what all that might entail. In the meantime, I am so grateful that you have been such a beautiful presence in my life now for more than 15 years. Thank you. Love you.
Hi, Faith, Reverend Faith. It's Maxine Kay and Mike Gertis here with a live hug for you. Gosh, it seems like it was just 4 years ago this month that we had the pleasure of attending your installation. It was warm and wonderful. You are just sweetness itself. You're a dear, dear person. You continue to be a dear friend. And we know that whatever you do from this moment on, you can feel very good about having created something warm and wonderful right there in Falls Church that's going to continue. I remember I had the great joy of sharing a little reading that you asked me to read 4 years ago. Remember that, Reverend Mike?
Sure do.
Okay. And I want to read just the last paragraph of it. It's written by Howard Thurman. Sound familiar? In the quietness of this place, surrounded by the all-pervading presence of God, my heart whispers, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, that in fair weather or in foul, in good times or in tempests, in the days when the darkness and the fire, and the foe are nameless or familiar, I may not forget that to which my life is committed. Keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve. And I know you will continue to do that always.
And Faith, I'd like to celebrate your kindness and boundless compassion that you share with people.
We love you. We are hugging you. Have a wonderful day on Valentine's Day. What a beautiful time to make this change. We love you. Bye for now.
Reverend Faith, thank you for being my friend and mentor. I so much appreciate you. You were my friend and support during the worst time in my life after the loss of my son. You helped me get through that time. You helped me celebrate my son's life in the wonderful service at the Celebration Center. And I appreciate so much your support at that time. You're there for everyone, and we all benefit from your presence. Thank you for everything you've done for the Celebration Center, and please keep in touch. I look forward to the time when we can get together again in person, and hope it is not too far away. I love you. Thank you.
Hi, Reverend
Hi,
Faith.
Reverend Faith.
It's Harrison and Stephanie, and we just want to say how much we appreciate you and all you've done for the community. And when I think of you, I think of the word steadfast, because you're just always there. You're there with an open heart, and if something needs to happen, you make it happen. And with love and insight and faith, we just can depend on you to show up and make a difference. And I love that you're so open to new ideas and new ways of thinking and being, and supportive. I felt very supported by you over a long, long time when you come to my workshops. So thank you so much for all you've done for us individually and collectively.
Thank you for shining your light on us and showering your love and shepherding us to a new minister. We love you, Faith.
All right, Faith, big hug.
Hi, Faith, my dear sister in spirit. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm sending a big hug from across the miles, and I want you to know how dear I hold you in my heart and the time we spent together in Wales. Let's connect soon. Much love. Bye.
I just called to say I love you. I just called to let you know that I was thinking about you. I mean, like, you've done some amazing work, and it's time for you to be acknowledged as you step into your greater yet to be, because I know you got some great stuff in the works. I know you got some great things planned, because clearly that's what faith does. Faith in action moves the world. So this is simply a greeting from me to you, my dear, to say I love you, I appreciate you, and I look forward to what's next.
Hey, Reverend Faith, it's Reverend Sunday, and I'm so glad to be able to participate in this group virtual hug. You know how much I love and adore you, and ever since the first day that I walked into the Celebration Center, and you were there very early on, and from the first class through your practitioner training, and it's watching you flower and unfold in your own ministry. So I know you've been such a beautiful support to the Celebration Center and beyond, to our organization, and so just know that you're hugged and loved, and that whatever is next on your journey is just going to be beautiful. So enjoy this beautiful expression of love to you.
Well, Reverend Faith, what can I say? I feel we connected from the beginning. I believe you're a loving spirit, and you're definitely my trusted confidant. I believe that God sent you to me, or guided me to you. Anyway, I loved your classes. You have kept my spirit in CCSL as well as others to keep us alive and well. I trust you will continue to support CCSL in your own inimitable way. I want you to know that you will always be in my heart.
Hi, Reverend Faith. Pam Lambert, just wanted to say thank you for your many years of sacred service and filling in as minister and all the many hats that you've had over the years. And I also want to thank you for your kindness that you've shown to our family, visiting Hal in the hospital, how wonderful you've been with Jacob, meeting at the retreats. And I have to tell you that Jacob thinks you're Pop-Up's girlfriend. So thank you for all you do, and look forward to seeing you many, many, many years in the future. Thank you so much.
Hi, Reverend Faith. Duke's Bear and I are including you in this virtual hug.
Hey, Faithy Pooh. Oh, I guess I should say Reverend Faith. My dear friend, Reverend Faith. Just appreciating you so much and all you've done at the Celebration Center. I remember walking in there many, many moons ago, almost 30 years ago with you. And look where you've gone. Look what you've become. And look at the blessing you are to everybody in our world. I'm blessed to have you in my life. And thank you for all you do to make this world such a better place. Blessings always.
Faith, this is difficult for me. It's almost like saying goodbye, and I hope it isn't. I know it isn't. The other thing that makes it difficult is I've always liked the sound of my own pen a lot better than the sound of my own voice. But I just want to say thank you for all that you've done for Celebration Center. You held us together when we were coming apart. You moved us across the parking lot, kept us going. You always told us the truth as you and Ernest Holmes saw it. I don't remember the source, but I heard one time that a minister has two functions. One is the preacher of the gospel, the other is the shepherd of the flock, and you have done both superbly well. I thank you for that. I thank you for all the wonderful time we spent together and the delightful conversations. I look forward to continuing that part as well. Virtual hug is not anywhere near as good as a real one, but this is a virtual hug, and I love you. Bye-bye.
Faith, I won't waste any words. I love you. I care about you. I appreciate everything you have done for me, all the immeasurable ways that you have made my life better. And I really want to get you a gift. And I think I need to give you a gift that shows you that for all the attention that you have given me, I've paid some attention to you too. So here it is. They're the ones on the screen.
I wish to express congratulations on your retirement and appreciation for your leadership of our beloved center. Knowing that your accepting of the role of spiritual leadership preserved the status of Celebration Center as a center in the Centers for Spiritual Living gives your leadership role even more importance. As a co-founder of this center, this is partially my child. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Suzanne Delahaye.
Hi, Faith. It's obviously Mo, and I just wanted to say you're going to be missed and how much we both came at the same time 27 years ago. I think it was the year Bill and I got married. And you've been an important part of my journey here. And one of the things I have so much to appreciate, but I still remember, and you do too, that I had said in the first foundation class that you should be a minister. And anyway, here we are, these many years later, and you've been a really wonderful support to me and patient, and I appreciate you being in my life. Thank you, and I love you.